Masks will once again be mandatory when kids go back to school in September. The same applies for university students. They're heading to the classroom for the first time since the pandemic. But the province's back-to-school plan did not include a vaccine mandate, even though now the BC Teachers Federation supports one. CTV's Maria Weisgarber is live outside Fraser River Middle School in New Westminster. Maria, some are calling for even tougher measures.
Mijung, when it comes to mandatory masks and vaccinations, yes, there are some who feel those measures could be expanded even further as the new school year resumes this fall. When BC students head back to class in just a few weeks, grades 4 to 12 will once again be required to wear masks, as well as school staff, and schools will not return to learning groups or cohorts.
We are not in the same position now coming into this school year as we were last year. We have vaccines, we have very high uptake.
For kindergarten to grade 3, mask wearing will again be encouraged.
The best way really for everyone to protect children who cannot yet be vaccinated is to get vaccinated.
However, there will not be a requirement for school employees to be vaccinated.
We know that schools are a safe setting, that the risk of transmission in the school settings is actually very low, even in the absence of vaccines last year.
But this year, there is a very active Delta variant. The BC Teachers Federation now says they would not be opposed to a vaccination mandate as long as privacy and those who are exempt are considered.
We are, however, concerned about the low rate of vaccinations amongst 12 to 17-year-olds, especially those who are fully vaccinated.
BCTF President Terry Mooring wants to see in-school clinics starting now and in the fall and younger grades wearing masks.
I'm right now asking all families to send their children, their young children, to school with masks.
For universities and colleges, proof of vaccination will be required for student housing, as well as other on-campus locations such as pubs and gyms. However, there is no proof required for in-class learning.
There will be a mask mandate and students will be protected that way.
We know that the in-classroom setting is not the risky setting, and it's incredibly important that we don't put barriers in place for people receiving education.
The news led one UBC professor to share on social media he would not return to a lecture hall without a vaccine mandate. As for what school exposure notifications will look like for this year, the Education Minister says they're still working through the details with the BC Centre for Disease Control.
So, Maria, have we heard more from universities and colleges about what September will look like?
Well, Simon Fraser University has said proof of vaccination will not be required to attend class, although it will be required in other on-campus locations, as the province has indicated. UBC says it is still reviewing the newest health orders, and both universities will be hosting pop-up vaccination clinics in the coming days. Mijung?
Thank you, Maria.